Good morning on day 44. We only have 4.5 miles today to get to the hostel that we're staying at, which has some cool alpacas at it that we're going to be able to hang out and see. And then as we're hiking down, we're going to be able to see an old schoolhouse that is off trail, which is going to be really cool to see what it looked like back in time.
We're the Six Pack Hikers! We are a couple miles into our morning, and we've just come to the turnoff from the trail for a museum area that's going to have the Linda Mood School at it, along with some other buildings. I'm not sure what all's back here, but we're excited to show you. We're especially excited about the old schoolhouse and just getting to check that out. The kids want to know, like, what does an old schoolhouse look like? Does it look like the books we've read, like older fiction books and stuff where it talks about one-room schoolhouses? So we'll have to wait and see. So we walked around the grounds and didn't see the school back here. Checked the notes on Far Out, and it looks like it's a little further up the trail. Some interesting historic buildings though. There's like a granary and a root cellar, corn crib, farmhouse. A lot of cool old buildings. Ah, the sounds of nature. It's a crazy sound. Oh, look. Courtesy of Sunny Hills Community Church. Let's go check it out, y'all. I don't know what it is. Wow, yeah, 1894.
Are you good?
Well, apparently they have hours of operation at a over 100-year-old schoolhouse. So, weren't able to get in. But you can kind of see inside. Pretty neat. Well, that was disappointing, but it's okay. So we were able to look in the windows. There were notes in Far Out about the times of operation, but they were kind of buried. One of those where you have to keep looking to like earlier and earlier notes, go back a couple years. So anyway, that's all right. On the positive side, we will get into town earlier than expected for our stay at Long Neck Lair. So that'll be cool. We can get our resupply knocked out earlier and have more time to relax. Just heard from Cindy at Long Neck Lair, and we will be able to go right in at like 9:30. It's early this morning. Go ahead and do laundry, showers, charge our devices. David and I are going to plan out the next section of trail, probably up to Parisburg, maybe even a little bit beyond that, and then make our resupply list. Got a shuttle lined up for 2 o'clock to take us to Walmart to resupply. There's a Mexican restaurant kind of close to the alpaca farm, so we might hit that up for lunch. So the day is definitely falling into place. back into civilization. Popped off the trail and there's a Sunoco and an Exxon and traffic. We have about a third of a mile to get to where we're staying. Not yet. Alpacas. This isn't the first lodging spot we've come to that's on the top of a crazy climb. Like, come on. We've been climbing to get here. Please don't make us climb anymore. So this is the bunk room we're getting to stay in tonight. Washer and dryer, towels, we've all showered already. We have all the different bunks, kitchen table, David rolling out his foot on the cork ball. Yep. Kitchen area, fridge. Knock, knock.
Hello.
Hello. How's it going in here?
Oh, Miss Angel's gonna love that.
Y'all still playing?
Yes, ma'am.
Egyptian rat screw?
Yes, ma'am.
Very cool.
I screw at
It is warmer in there with y'all inside. Goodness. There's like a little sauna in there. What's happening over here? Knock, knock. Ooh. Energizer is recharging. Umbrella party. So we are making our way down to, Daddy's taking pictures of the alpaca. Making our way down to the Mexican restaurant to get lunch, and then we're gonna get picked up by a shuttle to head to Walmart. Armour over there. Very glad we're not hiking full on. It's like low 40s and rainy, so not the most comfortable of weather. I think this will be our first time having gas station Mexican food. Should be interesting. El burrito loco. Deliciousness. Yum yum. I'm not gonna take your food. And we are waiting on, so again, you have your shrimp quesadilla, and we're waiting on a burrito and a taco, right? We've already cleared out all the chips. Now we are stuffed. The kids and I are walking back to the hostel, and David is headed to Walmart. Didn't make sense for all of us to go, and that way he can focus a little bit more. He and I have the list put together, meals planned out. So he'll get the resupply, bring it back, we'll lay it out across the table at the hostel and get everybody squared away. It's gonna be a 5-day food carry, which is a bigger one than we normally do, but that should be enough to get us to Pearisburg. So this is Rutro.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Rutro.
He's a party poodle, right? We learned that terminology. Party poodle since he's 2 colors.
He's really soft.
He is, yes, Dammy, he's so soft. So Mr. Ken is going next door and grabbing us some mini marshmallows for our hot chocolate, right? Oh my goodness, Red. Uh-oh.
What? He's like, there's so many people. So I decided to take the trail named Serenity. It was suggested by some of our trail angels who were in the videos, Mr. Ken and Miss Sue Good. And it just reflects my personality, and it's also a character in a book that I really like, which is Pilgrim's Progress. So Serenity is one of the daughters of the Lord in the Palace Beautiful. And then they said, or Mr. Ken and Miss Sue Good said that reminds them of a Bible verse, which is 1 Peter 3:4, which is talking about how a gentle and quiet spirit is precious to God. So I thought that was pretty cool.
It's perfect. Love it. Serenity. All right, we are on the front porch of the Long Neck Lair, and we forgot to do our highs and lows of Tennessee when we finished up Tennessee,
Yes, sir.
cruising down into Damascus, Virginia. So tell me your highs of Tennessee, or high if it's just one thing?
Animals. I love seeing all the animals we saw.
What did we see?
And the first day in the Smokies, we saw deer.
That's right.
And then we also saw some snakes,
Mm-hmm.
which I thought was cool, since that was an animal we hadn't seen. So we were like, oh, look, there's a snake! Which
Pigeon
I
Forge,
enjoyed that.
the cabin we did our first zero. It was amazing.
Yes, we met our friends the Stevens and also
Oh,
saw Grandma and
yes.
Granny Schwartz.
It was amazing.
We saw friends in Irwin too,
Yes, ma'am.
the Coles.
Holes.
So people were a big high, and then the Smokies. What about lows of Tennessee?
Low Gap.
Low Gap coming
The
out
detour.
of. Oh, both? Which one?
Oh.
Iron Mountain Gap, you mean?
Yes, sorry. Iron Mountain Gap with the detour, not Low Gap.
Yes, that was tough. Seeing all the hurricane destruction was difficult too.
Yeah. Brings you back.
It does bring
And
you
then
back.
going straight up, dirt. And then, we didn't go straight down,
We
but
thought
the
we
up was
skipped
hard.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you, girls. Sitting inside of our bunkhouse at the Long Neck Lair. Let's talk highs and lows of Tennessee, Serenity and Energizer.
You want to go first? Do you want me to? Okay. Well, my high of Tennessee was definitely Unaka Mountain. Well, there were a few other highs, but it was really cool. And we were walking through like tunnels of pine trees, so we joked that we were like picking out our Christmas tree at a farm because it was so dense. They were all over the place. It was really pretty. And I think the detour was my low point when we went to the end of it, and the trail just went straight up a mountain. It was challenging and hurting. Like, it was stretching out the back of my feet having to hike that steep, so it hurts.
What about you?
My high would be the Stevens cabin. It was really fun to hang out with them. They had an arcade with all the different games. And a pool table.
And you got to
which
see
was fun.
Troy.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
That was so fun. And then my low would be, so on the cold mornings, my hair kind of gets stiff. So when I try to put my buff on, it like hurts.
Yeah, you don't like shifting your hair around when your head's really cold.
It hurts a lot for me.
Yeah. Well, I don't think we'll have that cold of mornings again,
No.
like we had in the Smokies, right? What do y'all think?
The one laying down is Winnie, and she's probably the easiest to look at.
Okay.
One beside her is probably the most important.
Hello.
And they will, be careful, they can kick.
So don't stay behind
It's
them.
a slap. It's not going to really hurt you. It's going to be like, really? You did that?
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Hi. Oh boy, they know what's happening. What do you think, buddy?
How many do you have for your herd?
We have 12 altogether.
12 altogether?
8 girls and 4 boys. Boys are up there.
Different here.
Smells a little bit different.
It's a little late for them. They usually are fed in the morning, but didn't get you one this morning, which was good.
Dinner time from Ingles, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Got some croissant sandwiches, strawberries, peppers. You've already dug into yours a little bit. Looking good. Hungry, I hope? Yeah. Thanks for picking them up.
You're welcome.
And then we've got like a smorgasbord of desserts. Yeah, we have hot chocolate with marshmallows, cookies, brownies,
Ice cream.
and ice cream. Yeah. So some was from our generous hosts and some David picked up at the store. All right, Madeline likes to eat the tops of strawberries.
No calories leaves.
She said calories are calories.
Do a test.
Calories.
Do a test and then prove
That's
it
a
to me.
pepper.
I mean, she literally is gonna eat just plain leaves. She already ate mine.
I feel like it's a challenge. Like we're on Fear Factor or something.
It is.
Sugar rush. No
Energy can't breathe. Or Energizer.
I just need to stamp and put like sugar rush on it.
What were you thinking about?
I do not understand.
It's not grizzly and the lemmings. It's a massive brown grizzly and these cute little blue lemmings. And this grizzly's just making all these weird noises. And he sees them and he's like, huh? And then he has an idea.
In closing today, I want to take a second and highlight one of our awesome channel members. Our highest channel membership is the Wilderness Warriors, and part of that membership is we will feature your social media and follow you, and then kind of highlight you on our channel so that other folks can follow you too. And one of those awesome members is Journey on the Trail, and I'll put their information at the bottom of the screen. But they're another family that thoroughly enjoys adventure. Their YouTube channel and Instagram channel is full of hiking and backpacking and kayaking, and even visits to some historic sites. So it's wholesome content. If you enjoy following us, we'd recommend following them too. Thank you, Journey on the Trail, for your support of our channel.